Hi guys. Well, I said Tuesday that before we started today I would show you what our centerpiece looks like on the table. Fits perfectly. Looks gorgeous. There you go. Pull back, you can get a full effect. All right. We'll save the rest for the Christmas home tour, but I wanted to make sure you saw the centerpiece that we worked on the table. I'll be back in just a minute with today's project. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And we're downstairs now going to start on today's project. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the kitchen table or dining table. The centerpiece is so pretty. I really am loving it. Today we're going to be working on a couple of lanterns. One lantern goes in the kitchen, and that one is going to be decorated, the tray and with a bow on the top. And the second lantern goes outside as part of my little decoration I have right by the door. And that one is going to have just a bow. It doesn't have a candle that lights in it because it was originally a solar light. But if I remember last year, when I string my regular white lights along that little section, I am able to string a couple of them inside the lantern so that when the lights come on, you can see lights inside the lantern as well. But for that lantern, we're going to be making a funky bow. And so I thought I'd do a funky bow tutorial. We haven't done one in quite a while, and this is the season when everybody's making bows. So I'm going to bring you on down to the table, and we're going to get busy with making a 16 loop funky bow for the outside lantern. Be right back. Now these are the ribbons that I have chosen, and I have only 1.5 inch. I wish I had some more 1.5 inch ribbons, but I don't have very many. So this one is cute. This is the one with the little red snowman on it. There's a candy cane stripe. Now, this is interesting. I only had enough ribbon to make 2 of these, and I only had enough ribbon to make 2 of these. So I'm going to stack them on top of each other and use them as one of the sets of ribbons. And then the last one is one that has the green and gold polka dots on the red. So let's get busy and work on a 16 loop funky bow. Now the first thing to remember is that it's 16 loops, which is an even number. So we're going to make all of our loops go in the same direction the first time. I think I have you a little crooked. Okay, that's a little better, I think. Hold on, see if I can straighten you out. I think that's a little better. So let's start with a snowman. I am making 6-inch loops, and they will have 6-inch tails. So I have cut my ribbons 24 inches. And I'm going to start the easiest way to do this. Let me just move this up a little bit so that you can see the end. The easiest way to do this is just to put your ribbon in half, okay? Find somewhere where you can measure 6 inches. I'm going to put it on the 20 and go to the 14, okay? That way you can see me. And then we're going to pinch it. And I like to open up my loops as I go. Now I have to take the back loop and twist it around to the front to make all of the snowman up front, okay? There's one. We'll go to the next one. And all of my ribbons basically are one-sided, so they'll all have to be twisted, but it's a good habit to get into of twisting them. Always the back one, twist it, whoops, I twisted it right out of my finger. Twist it around. Okay, on to the next one. ribbon in half, measure 6 inches, gather it up, and twist that back one around. And the last pile, measure my 6 inches, gather it up, put it in my fingers, and they're kind of going inside next to each other, not really on top of each other. So I've got one of each in here now. So now the next set of ribbons I'm going to make all go in the opposite direction. And this one will go down. And then the back one will be twisted around. Okay. I have already dovetailed the end of these. I think probably most people know how to dovetail. This will be quite a handful by the time we're finished. I'm making these all go upside down. I have to make a Sam's run tomorrow, not for Christmas things necessarily, but I might look to see what they have left for ribbon, if they have any. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Now we're going to go all up. The only thing I was a little disappointed with this year is almost all of their ribbon has major glitter on it, and I'd like some ribbons that don't have. Now this one with the snowman doesn't have a lot of glitter. We're going up this time. Now if you have trouble holding this, you could take your Easy Bowl maker and just stick them down inside the Easy Bowl maker. Okay, now we're going to do one of these green ones. And one more of the red ones. Polka dot. Back to the beginning, one last time. Now these are going to go down. It's a little hard to twist that back one when your hand gets so full. Two more. Last ribbon. Okay, now I'm going to take, I have a handful of ribbons here. Look at this. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, and I'm going to start by finding the middle of the pipe cleaner. I'm going to go under my thumb and hold it there, and then come around the back on both sides and go through between my fingers, because you can see that's where I'm holding them on the back. Now I'm going to hold that pipe cleaner, and I am going to twist the bow as hard as I can. Be careful not to twist too many times, because you're liable to break the pipe cleaner. Okay, so there we have it. Quite a mess. But we'll start by, the first thing you want to do is find all your loops and get them up to the top. And you can give them a little bit of a twist. And if some of your tails are in the wrong direction, you can fix that once you've got it on the lantern. There's a lot of loops here to find. Okay, let's see what I've got here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoops, here's one here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's all my loops. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is cut a piece of ribbon, and I'll use some more of this candy cane stripe. Oh, and that's all I had left on the roll, so it works out perfectly. And I'm just going to put this in half and put the pipe cleaner around it, and this will help me attach it to the lantern. Okay, now the lantern, okay, let me put this up a little bit, is the one that opens from the top. Okay, and all I've done is there's a candle in there, and then I put some of the silver garland. And so when I put a light inside, it should make the garland shine pretty. So let's see if we can get this attached to this lantern. Need to dovetail the ends of this one. Okay. Then we go back and play with it again. So there you go. Put this little tail down here. What do you think? I think it's really cute. Let's bring the camera down to counter level and give you a better view. Right back. There it is. A 16 loop funky bow. Really came out pretty. You know, when you're making these, sometimes you think, I wonder if those ribbons will go together. But you know, they all do. They really look pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is give you a bonus video and do a separate one for the kitchen lantern, only because it takes too long to do two of them, and nobody needs to sit and watch videos all afternoon because there's more than one person to watch. So I'm going to call this one done, and I will be back with a bonus video. Now Sunday we're going to be doing our first of our gifts from the kitchen, so I will probably put a bonus up either Sunday afternoon or Monday with the other kitchen lantern. So until then, I want everybody to have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Everybody play nice now. Bye-bye.